just got. It's the Sony wireless lapel mic WCS-999. Right now I'm using the on-camera microphone, and next up I'm going to install the wireless system, the transmitter and the receiver to the camera, and then we're going to test out the sound quality and see what's going on with that. So I guess with the snap of my finger we're going to switch over to that wireless mic. So here it goes. Alright, well, we've got the receiver plugged into the camera mic input, and I've got the wireless part of it here in my hand. Hopefully it sounds good and I don't have to scream like I did in the previous segment. And just for testing purposes, I've got this on channel 1. I've got my receiver on channel 1, and we're just going to test and see what's going on. I'm actually probably about, I'm going to say about 10 feet away from the camera, and I have the receiver clipped to the tripod arm, and we're just going to see what the sound sounds like. So this testing 1, 2, 3, one of the concerns that I've heard about this is that right now I've got this, I don't have it clipped to a belt or anything, but I'm hearing on reviews that just that motion right there, you're able to pick that sound up. I think one of the things that we can probably do is to take this to the inside of my shirt, make it more stable, and that way we're not going to hear all the rustling of the clothes. But anyway, we're going to test this out and see what happens. So I'm going to play this back for myself and see what it sounds like, and then I'll come back with the reviews of what I think of the sound of this Sony wireless WCS-999 wireless lapel microphone. Alright, I think what we're going to do now is do a little bit of a distance check, and I'm going to walk outside of the shop here. Right now I'm sitting about 3 feet from the camera, 3 feet from the receiver, and I'm just going to walk. So Alright, just switched over to channel 3 on the receiver and the transmitter. And the previous video I put the receiver in my pocket, and probably wasn't a very good idea. Heard a lot of wind, a lot of static, just a lot of noise. Just transmitter is out in the open now on my clip to my pocket, and I'm going to walk out and try and see if it makes any difference. So I'm not going to go quite as far. I'm going to go out here to the corner of this by the stop sign. And I saw a piece of trash out here, so I'll pick it up while I'm out here. I'm sure that the transmitter being within almost the line of sight of the receiver, it'll probably be all right. So that's actually about 50 or so feet away. Maybe not quite that much. 25 feet maybe. So I'll come back in. So anyway, most of the video shoots that I'll do are going to be from about this distance, and that's probably about 10 feet maybe. It's pretty much the maximum of what you want to do in these type of videos that I do. So sound testing of the Sony wireless lavalier system WCS-999, a little bit of distance, a little bit of wind blowing out here. So we'll test this out and see what happens. Alright, so we'll step outside. We'll do about a 10 or 12 foot sound test. I've readjusted the microphone to where it's a little lower. It's not all the way up here on my neck, but it's lower. See how the sound is that way. The last test that I did, I had it a little bit too high. I had it clipped in my t-shirt, which was right underneath my chin. So we'll see what the testing is on this and see how effective that is. like I said in one of my other videos, you definitely don't want to put the receiver in your pocket or the transmitter in your pocket, because it just doesn't want to, it doesn't pick it up. It's just too. So this is a sound test. Got a little bit of wind blowing right now. We'll see what the noise level is. And I don't know. You know, my biggest concern is this left channel only mono sound that this thing is putting out. You know, it'd be nice to have some stereo sound. Alright, we're back with the review on the Sony wireless system, the model number WCS-999. I've got everything as far as the transmitter sitting here on the desk. I don't want to touch it. It's going to be all the scraping and scratching and noises that it actually makes. It's very sensitive. If I can just touch it, you'll hear that noise. One of the things you don't want to do with the transmitter is to put it in your pocket. It needs to be out where it can be almost in direct line with the receiver. So I guess that's going to be true with all wireless systems like that. The biggest concern that I've got, and the biggest problem that I've got with it, is that it's mono, it's not stereo. So if you've got two speakers set up on your computer and you're watching a video and trying to, whatever the playback is, everything is through the left channel. I mean, I don't guess that's that big of a deal. Most people are going to be watching videos on their laptops and phones and things like that. So, you know, the sound is what it is. As long as you got quality sound, then where it's coming from, I don't guess is a big problem. But I feel like, and other reviews that we're watching on YouTube, the ones that I've seen on that people are reviewing this particular product, nobody has said word one about mono input and mono mic. So I think for me that's going to be a problem, and it might be for you as well. So this has been my review on this Sony system. So this is Dan Giles with Let's Fix It, product review number 1, and I'll see you soon.